The stars of Vega 9 shone softly across the sky of the alien world called Tharaka. Among the shining towers of crystal lived a young alien girl named Sira. She had bright blue skin, glowing silver eyes, and thin wings folded neatly behind her back. Sira belonged to a noble family, but unlike the other girls of her kind, she had a problem that no one wanted to understand. She was too curious about Earth and about humans. On Tharaka, curiosity about humans was seen as weakness. Humans were considered simple, emotional, and chaotic. They destroy their own world, her teachers used to say. They are unpredictable, always fighting. Sira listened, but deep inside, she felt something different. She had seen human art, human stories, and their strange, brave way of loving and dreaming. She believed there was something powerful in those small hearts. But because of this belief, many laughed at her. Whenever she tried to make friends, they turned away. "Sira, you talk like a human," they said. When she tried to join the Royal Science Council, they rejected her. "Your ideas are too emotional. We are logical beings." Even when she applied to be a pilot in the Intergalactic Peace Fleet, she failed the interview. One officer said, "You care too much about feelings, Sira. You will never command a ship." Each rejection hurt. At night, she would look up at the blue moons and whisper, "Maybe they are right. Maybe I am not strong enough." But in her heart, a small voice always answered, "No, Sira, you are different for a reason." One day, everything changed. A massive distress signal arrived from a nearby system, Earth's solar system. A human colony on Mars had been attacked by unknown raiders. The Galactic Council debated for days whether to help. Most of the alien races didn't want to get involved. "Humans always bring trouble," said one ambassador. "Let them solve their own mess." But Sira couldn't stay silent. She stood in front of the council and spoke, her voice trembling but firm. "If we ignore them, we are no better than the raiders. Humans are our neighbors in this galaxy. They may be emotional, but they are brave. They protect even when afraid. Please, let me go." The council laughed. "You? The girl who failed all her tests? You want to lead a rescue?" Sira bowed her head. "I do not lead. I will just go, alone if I must." The room fell silent. Some mocked her, others just watched in surprise. Finally, the council leaders sighed. "Fine, Sira, you can go, but you will go at your own risk. The council will not help you if you fail." Sira accepted. She left the chamber, heart pounding, and ran to the old shipyard where broken craft were stored. She found a small shuttle, half rusted but functional. She worked through the night repairing it, whispering to the ship, "Please, old friend, just one more journey." When the engines finally roared to life, she smiled through her tears and set course for Mars. The journey took 3 days in hyperspace. When she arrived near the red planet, the scene was worse than she had imagined. The human colony was half in ruins, smoke rising into the thin air. Alien raiders, tall insectoid creatures from the Zarn Empire, were still circling in the sky. Sira's heart ached. She couldn't win a war, but she could save lives. She flew low and sent a signal. "This is Sira of Tharaka. I am here to help any survivors." A voice crackled through the radio. It was deep, tired, and human. "This is Captain Elias Grant, Mars Defense Unit. Who are you?" "An alien, but a friend." There was silence for a few seconds. Then the voice came again. "If you're really a friend, we could use one. We're trapped in the east sector." Sierra guided her ship through burning clouds and landed beside a damaged bunker. When the doors opened, she saw the human soldiers, dirty, injured, and armed with old rifles. And among them stood Captain Elias, tall and scarred, his brown eyes sharp yet kind. He looked at her for a long time. "You're the first alien to ever come to help us," he said quietly. "I'm the only one who believed you were worth saving," she replied. From that moment, they worked together. Sierra used her advanced healing tools to treat the wounded, her knowledge of alien shields to repair the base, and her courage to stand beside them when the Zarn raiders returned. When the enemy ships attacked again, she and Elias planned a trap. Sierra's small craft lured the raiders into the Martian canyon while the humans detonated a hidden minefield. The explosion lit up the red sky. When it was over, Mars was safe. The colony was damaged, but alive. As they watched the sun rise together, Elias turned to her and said, "Why did you really come, Sierra? Your people don't care about us." She looked at the orange horizon. "Because I care. I saw what others didn't. You humans may be reckless, but you never give up. You fight for each other, even when there's nothing left. I wanted to see that with my own eyes." Elias smiled. "And now that you have? I think you're stronger than all of us." After the battle, news of Sierra's bravery spread across the galaxy. The Galactic Council, embarrassed by their inaction, called her back. The same people who rejected her now spoke with respect. "Sierra of Tharaka, you have done something extraordinary," said the council leader. "You have built a bridge between our kind and humans. You have shown us courage and compassion." But Sierra didn't smile. "I didn't do it for honor," she said. "I did it because it was right." Elias and a few humans were invited to Tharaka for peace talks. When they arrived, most aliens looked at them with curiosity and caution. Elias felt out of place, his simple uniform among the glowing robes of alien nobles. But Sierra stood beside him proudly. During the conference, one alien prince mocked him. "So this is the human hero. He looks weak." Elias didn't respond, but Sierra did. "He is strong enough to stand against fear, something most of you have forgotten." The hall grew quiet. For the first time, the aliens listened. Weeks passed, and a treaty was signed between Earth and Tharaka. Trade, science, and friendship began to grow. Humans shared their creativity and art, while aliens shared technology and healing science. The galaxy started to change, slowly but surely. Sierra became an ambassador working with humans to build schools and research centers. Elias stayed on Tharaka as a cultural advisor. Together, they traveled from world to world, teaching others that logic alone was not enough, that emotion, kindness, and bravery were strengths, not weaknesses. Sometimes at night, they sat on the palace balcony and looked at the stars. Sierra would say, "I used to think rejection was my curse, but if I had been accepted, I might never have met you or seen the truth." Elias would nod. "Sometimes rejection is the universe's way of pointing us in the right direction." As the years passed, Sierra's story became a legend. Children on Earth and Tharaka learned her name. They said, "She was the alien girl who faced countless rejections until a human finally believed in her." And for Sira, that belief was more powerful than any title or honor. It was proof that understanding could exist between hearts from different worlds. In the end, Sira wrote in her journal, "I once thought I was alone among my people, but the universe is vast, and sometimes the heart that understands you doesn't come from your world. It comes from another sky. Humans taught me that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to care anyway." Her words spread far beyond her world. They reached young aliens who felt different, lonely, or afraid to dream.